So this part here, if you want to solve this, right, the position points A and B, right, respectively, the two position point here. So if you draw this out, A and B are collinear, A, B, C are collinear, given that C is 6 units away from A. So I'm going to start doing this. So we know that A is actually 2, 1, 2. B is over here, which is actually 3 minus 1, 4. Okay. Now, if you want to find C, which is 6 units away from A, we know that we can actually find this 6 units. I do not know whether 6. I'm just drawing. It can be any. The 6 units may be here or here. It doesn't matter. Later we add it up. Anyway, we can just draw this out. If this is 6 units away from A, so this is C. Okay. Now the question is this the only C position you can have? If it's 6 units away from A? No, right? You can have at another juncture here, which is, if this is a straight line, if they're collinear, you can have another 6 unit away from here. So this can be a C2 here. Agree? So C1, C2. You can have C1, C2 here. Okay, great. Now the question is, find a possible position vector. So if you're asked to find position vectors, right, what you want to find is actually OC lah. So go back to what you learned in secondary school. You want to find OC. Basically, from the origin, what is OC there? So I'm going to label this C1, C2 first. Okay, so we want to find OC. So meaning, I don't know what's my O lah, but I can just anyhow draw O here. It's fine. So I have this part here, which is, I have OA to OB, doesn't matter. But I need it from 6 units, so I need to find this one. This is what I need to find. I need to find this vector here and this vector here. Okay, so how do I do? Now, this is where unit vectors come into play, because you are told 6 units away from A, and A, B, C are collinear. Okay. Now this is why I want you to hear very carefully. If you want to find A to C, what you need now is 1 unit of the line. So what you do is you just cut out 1 unit here. Say this is 1 unit. So you just take 1 unit. These 6 units, this vector here, which is 6 times 1 unit vector. Agree? It's just direct proportion. So you just take 1 unit, multiply with 6. That will give you A to C. Okay? So A to C will be 6 times unit vector of AB. Later I'll explain. Now, the other thing is this. Unit vector of AB will be equals to unit vector of AC. Okay? Or BC, unit vector of BC. Okay, what does this mean? It means that if this is a line, it doesn't matter where I'm at. So let's say this is A, B, and C. Okay, no matter what I cut 1 unit out, so BC cut 1 unit or AC cut 1 unit, but make sure the direction is the same. Every 1 unit that you cut out, they will be the same. It doesn't matter where I cut 1 unit out. You just take a ruler, you cut 1 unit out, 1 strip out, just cut it out. Okay, then that will be, it will be the same. So it really doesn't matter which one we use. Okay, but in this case, we need to use unit vector of AB because we have A and B. Okay, we don't need to use AC, we don't use BC because we don't even have C to begin with. So just take note of that. Okay, so any way you cut it 1 unit is always the same vector. Okay, that's the case there. Okay, so this part here, what we need is actually A to B. So A to B would be 3 minus 1, 4 minus of 2, 1, 2. So 3 minus 2 will be 1 minus 1. This is negative 2. This is 2 here. Okay. So unit vector of AB. Okay, you cannot write like that. You can't write AB unit vector like that because it's not the notation. It's not a proper notation. So you just write unit vector of AB lah. Just write it down. This unit vector here will just be 1 over square root 1 square plus 2 square plus 2. The length is 1. Not the coordinates are 1, the length is 1. So this is 2 square, this is 1/3. 1/3, 1 minus 2, 2. Okay. So once we get a unit vector, so meaning if we cut 1 unit out, doesn't matter where I cut, I can cut here 1 unit. I can cut here 1 unit. It really doesn't matter where I cut because they are collinear. So I can cut any unit out. If I cut 1 unit out, it will be this one. Okay. Is that right? It will be this one, 1 unit. So now if I want 6 units away from A, so I just need to create 6 units. Okay, let me just illustrate this by drawing a proper 1 unit, so then it's easier. 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe I just separate into half first. Yeah. Okay, so 1 unit is like that. This is 1 unit. I need 6 units. So A to C, if 1 unit corresponds to this one, so 6 units, so A to C will just be 6 multiplied by 1/3. It's just direct proportion. Okay, so if 1 unit is 1/3, 1 minus 2, 2, then 6 units will be 6 times 1/3, 1 minus 2, 2. 6 units. Okay, so this is 6 units here. So is this the only direction? This is not the only direction because we have another one which is -6. So this just put a plus minus in front. Because you have 2 directions here. You can have the forward direction or the backward direction. So just make sure this is plus minus. Okay. So I get my AC by using 1 unit multiplied by 6. That's about it. Okay. Apply. It's just basically direct proportion. Okay. That's about it. Then once you're done already, this will be 2. So 2. So this will be plus minus 2 minus 4, 4. I'll just multiply this in. This is actually plus minus 2, 1 minus 2. To multiply all the values inside. This is vector. So just multiply it in. So you have AC is plus minus 2, negative 4, 4. Then what we need is OC. So OC is what? OC is OA plus AC. So I just put 2, 1, 2, plus minus. All these are secondary school stuff. The concept is there. So you have got 4, minus 3, minus 2, or 0, 5, and negative 2. My goodness, I don't know whether I do something wrong. Okay, I labeled wrongly. So this one is 3 minus 1, 4. Is 2, 1, 2. Okay. Actually, yeah. So in this case, I use the other direction, but it's the same. Because you use plus minus, it will be the same there. So this is 3, negative 1, 4. Then you just key in calculator. This will just be 5 minus 5, 8, or 1, 3, 0.